Media feed the other day. I picked up these.
My setup. Look at this. The buck I was hunting. Can't make that shit up. I hunted this deer real hard and he shed. That was the setup. Unreal. My late season just shifted a bit.
Where I picked up these sheds, one of them literally 2 foot from the base of the tree that I would hunt this deer out of potentially. It's a bitter feeling, it's a bittersweet feeling, an odd feeling for sure. You know, I knew about this buck and chased him pretty good in November. I have 2 years of history with him. He's obviously busted a little bit, but man, that feeling of picking up the shed is so different picking it up when you have a month of season left versus in March or when people traditionally shed hunt. Like I would have been jacked doing backflips to find a match set, especially in this caliber. And I videoed myself picking him up and like the tone in my voice is a little bit like shit. Like I think in that tone, I felt like I had a really good chance to kill this buck. And based on, he was more active on my place in December. So I felt like those percentages were increasing. So it's an odd feeling, and I kind of want to know, would you guys still pursue him? Like there's definitely that element. He could still show up. He could come in and into my life and I could potentially harvest him. At the same time, I just don't think I have that emotional roller coaster of glancing over and seeing a racked buck come through the woods. Like that painted picture, what I kind of live for is a little bit gone. Or we could kind of piece him back together. I'm sure some taxidermists can do some phenomenal work with shed antlers. And that's the thing, I have the rack he's currently sporting, right? So I'd be curious to hear your guys' thoughts on if you still hunt him, still pursue him. You know, from an efficiency standpoint, man, this puts me back because now I got to go find a late season either food source, particular buck, right, group of bucks, group of deer. Right, like I kind of had realized this was going to be my highest percent, and now I gotta go scouting. So I'd be interested to hear your guys' take on what you do. You know, another buck showed up, and maybe he'll stick around, and I could hunt him. Maybe I could hunt them both. I don't know if I want to do the shed buck. Maybe this is just a crazy story that what could be next year. I don't know. I also hate, I don't know, hoping for next year, right? I like to make things happen now. You're never guaranteed next year. Hell, I might roll my ankle and not be able to hunt next year. So, let me know in the comments. Would you shoot him? Would you shoot a shed buck? What if you had the match set? If you didn't have, what if you had history? No history. I think some of those start to tip the scales. Guys, good luck late season.